Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to my channel for a long-awaited, much-anticipated Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. I'm posing for my thumbnail. Okay, so the plan was I was going to use the 10 off of 40 coupon. And I was not going to go past the $30 mark, and I'm proud to say that I did not. Actually stayed under $30 with the haul totaling $29.94. So I'm going to get into what I got. I stayed away from what I did not need, and that is more lotion, more fine fragrance mists, candles. I just did not need that. So I pretty much stayed away. I feel like my camera is slightly crooked. Forgive me if it is. Okay. Well, I'll tell you guys about what they had in the store after I get through the haul. So let's start with what I got. Now I stuck to the 75% off table mostly. So what did they have for 75% off? Primarily it was Tahiti Island Dream, which I picked up the very last shower gel that they had. And this is fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, and Tahitian vanilla musk. So I think we all know what this smells like. It's being retired, I hear, and it's going to be an online only thing. So I picked one up. They're also retiring Forever Red, but that wasn't 75% off yet. That was still 50% off. Then they also had, and the 75% off, they had it in the lotion, the moisture body cream, and the fine fragrance mist. But I didn't need any of that, so I just got the shower gel. So at 75% off, it was, I believe, let me see here, $2.30. The other thing that they had for 75% off is the limoncello. Now, I'm not a big fan of lemon scents, but I never tried limoncello body care, so I figured, you know, let me step outside my comfort zone and get some limoncello. Again, $2.30. This is with the coupon. So 75% off plus $10 off 40 coupon. It smells good. It's sort of like a tart lemon. It doesn't, I was worried it was going to smell like Lemon Pledge, but it really doesn't. You know what? I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, glad I picked that up. And the packaging is just real pretty. So, anyway, I wish they had it in the soap, but they didn't. So the next thing that they had in the 75% off bins were creamy body wash. Now they had this in 4 fragrances that I saw, but I only picked up 2 out of the 4 because the other 2 I really don't like. So the ones that I picked up were the warm vanilla sugar. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get used to this camera. The creamy body wash, warm vanilla sugar, and this is, it says moisturizes after 1 shower. And then it says intoxicating vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, creamy sandalwood. Everybody knows warm vanilla sugar. It smells really good. It smells like vanilla buttercream. It's really nice. And then the other one that I picked up was the classic Japanese Cherry Blossom, which I really love this scent, even though, you know, it's like the traditional Bath & Body Works catch-all scent, you know, like that everybody buys, and you're like, oh, it's boring because everybody buys that. But I do like the Japanese Cherry Blossom. This says Japanese Cherry Blossom, Asian Pear, Fresh Mimosa Petals, White Jasmine, Blushing Sandalwood. So these were 75% off. The 2 that I did not get were the Moonlit Path, because I just don't like it. It smells too much like baby powder. And then they also had 1,000 Wishes, which I love, love, love in the Wallflower and hate in the body care. It smells completely different. So the creamy body washes were originally $14.50, but then 75% off. and the coupon, so they were $2.66. So I picked up those two. Then they had, in the shower gels, they had the throwback fragrances, the ones that are online only exclusives now, that were $3.75. So this was $2.75 with the coupon. So not as cheap as the $2.20 on the 75% off, but still $2.75 is not bad. I picked up Freesia. A lot of people had said that they picked up the cucumber melon because that was their classic scent that reminded them of when they started, you know, collecting Bath & Body Works or using Bath & Body Works products. For me, it's the Freesia. It used to be called Sheer Freesia. Now they just left it as Freesia. This is my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. Love it. I use the body spray, the fine fragrance mist. Absolutely adore it. It's my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. And this is Freesia, Creamy Hyacinth and White Musk. I know I didn't read the description on the limoncello. I'll get back to that. And it's just a beautiful floral. It's very feminine and it's just amazing. And I think it'll always be my favorite. Nothing tops Freesia. So then I picked up some soaps. I was very disappointed that there wasn't some 75% off soaps. There were none. And there were no 75% off candles. And my Bath & Body Works, if you hear snoring in the background, that's my pug. He is forever making pug noises in the background. So my Bath & Body Works is connected to a White Barn. And yet, even though they had candles that were really like out of season, like Christmas scents, like fresh balsam and evergreen, and they had some fall pumpkin scents, they were all 50% off. None of them were 75% off. I've been watching some YouTube videos where people have said they've gotten 75% off candles at White Barn. I even asked one of the sales associates. I thought maybe I had missed it or they were on some table in the back somewhere, but nope. No 75% off candles. Very disappointed at that. So, let me get to the soaps that I picked up. They were $3 each soap. And let's see here. They came out to, with all the discounts, $2.20 per soap. So, and you know if they go 75% off with coupons, you can get them for like about $1 and change. But okay, so we'll go with what I got. So the first one that I picked up is the Wild Lavender Mint. And this, does it say what's in here? It says bergamot, lavender water, driftwood. Okay, where's the mint? Why isn't mint listed as an ingredient if it's right on the front there? I really like the packaging on this. All the soaps that I got were from this same collection, which I was obviously oblivious to because I don't remember when it came out. For the past year or so, I've been trying to stay away from Bath & Body Works to kind of like gift away my hoard that I had and also to use up my hoard. So, yeah, I'm just starting to get back into it now. This has such a wonderful scent. It's soapy. It has like such a soapy scent to it. But you definitely get the lavender. It's not an astringent lavender. It's a very floral lavender and just that tiny hint of mint. Really pretty, really different, and I thought this was a good one to pick up. The next soap that I got is Sweet Berries and Cream. This is one that I've seen a lot of people on YouTube have picked up. And I always get the Gentle Foaming hand soap. I stopped getting the deep cleansing when they took the antibacterial out of it, because then it just seemed gloppy and icky and I didn't like it. And I don't like the cream soaps, the creamy luxe soaps. They slimy. I can't. So it smells like blueberry pie. So this says fresh raspberries, tart cranberry, warm pie. So raspberries and cranberries, yet they clearly have put blueberries on the packaging and it smells like blueberries. Okay, I was right about the pie part. Then the last soap that I picked up, which I really, really like, is Lakeside Afternoon. I think it's really pretty. It's a nice clean scent. I'm just going to smell it again. It almost has a grassy scent to it. It's so clean and fresh. It's just like outdoor watery scent and fresh, clean, mowed grass, and it's just wonderful. Really, really like it. This is Fresh Rain, Sun-Soaked Lavender, that's what I'm smelling, and Dockside Breeze. So there's that. Then I did get one candle. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, then you know that there are many, many Bath & Body Works candles that are in my top favorites. But there is only one that I consider the holy grail of candles. The greatest Bath & Body Works candle of all time. Snap Peas. Now, that's not what I bought today, but I bought something similar. Finally. So, I adore Snap Peas, whether it's in the 3-wick or I have one balancing my camera in a mason jar, which I can't remove right now. And look, now I'm all cockeyed. Okay. So, yes. Let me show you. Just so you believe me. Whether you have it in a mason jar or you have it in a 3-wick, there is nothing better than Snap Peas. You know, a close tie to it might be pink petal tea cake, might be suntan, might be saltwater taffy, might be, I don't know, that white sand one. There are a lot of close ones for the top one, but for me there is only one Snap Peas. And I knew they weren't going to bring it back again because everybody hated it when it came out. It was like, when I used to ask the sales associates for it, they were like, you like that candle? You're like the only one who likes it. And I think it's because they called it Snap Peas and made it this beautiful green color that people were, you know, just like, well, peas, you know. They thought it was going to be like peas in a can, but it is not. It smells like freshly mowed grass, which is my most favorite scent in the entire world. I love this candle. So, I had been hiding under a rock, not buying any Bath & Body Works candles, when one of my subscribers told me that they repackaged Snap Peas as seagrass. Now, when I heard that, I was like, could it be possible? Could they have brought back my beloved Snap Peas? Oh, I didn't think it was possible. But then I smelled this candle. Oh, and it is Snap Peas. It's back again. I haven't burned it yet, obviously, because I just bought it today. But it smells amazing. It smells so much like Snap Peas. It actually made me feel a little bad when I was smelling it now, because as I smelled my old Snap Peas, it doesn't smell as strong as the seagrass, because this is not freshly poured as the seagrass is. But this is just, I love it. I love it. If it's Snap Peas reincarnated, I'm going to be a happy woman and I will have to buy more. So that, let me just read the description. Sweet island sugar cane, rustling seagrass, sparkling clear water. Which in comparison to Snap Peas is completely, the description is completely different. Bright green peas with the perfect amount of snap are the centerpieces of this fresh green blend. So, I like the packaging. I like the lid. I think it's really, really pretty. So good. Anyway, is it as beautiful as Snap Peas? I don't know. I kind of like the bright green wax a little bit, you know, with the farmer label, with the fresh pick label, more than I like it as this, you know, kind of like tropical-y packaging, but still nice. So that concludes my haul. Let me just go back to limoncello because I know I forgot to read the description on that just in case anybody cares. Now watch, the description will probably not have lemon in it. Oh, finally, sparkling lemon, sugared mint, fresh verbena, Orange Blossom Italian Cedarwood. Sugared mint. Let me smell that again. Guess. I don't know. It smells like lemons to me. Anyway, so that concludes this semi-annual sale Bath & Body Works haul portion. So all of that stuff that I just showed you came out to, oh, I'm looking at the wrong receipt. Came out to $29.94. So for $29.94, I got, let's recap, the 1 candle. I got 3 shower gels, 3 foaming soaps, and 2 creamy body washes. So not too bad. Now I'm going to include in this haul, I did pick up last week when the candles were 2 for $24, and then I had the 20% off coupon making the candles $9.60. I did pick up 2, you guessed it, seagrass. I can't focus. Okay, yes, I bought 2 of the seagrass, so I have 3 of the seagrass. There were candles that I would have liked to have purchased, but I was staying within a budget for this semi-annual sale. So anyway, getting back to the seagrass, I'm going to do a compare and comparison video. After I burn the seagrass candle, I will compare it to snap peas. And you might say to yourself, well, how can you compare it to snap peas if this is clearly an unburned candle? Well, when snap peas first came out, I burned tons of snap peas. And now the few that I managed to keep in my hoard that I'm saving because they're so precious to me. That is why this is unburned. But believe me, I am very familiar with this scent. So I'm going to do a comparison of snap peas and seagrass soon. But anyway, what was I going to say to you? Oh, so the candles that I wanted to purchase but didn't because I just haven't been burning candles because I've been, you know, so afraid of soot in my apartment because it's a whole big thing in my old apartment. I had burned a lot of candles and had gotten soot everywhere. And then I realized how that can be a problem. And so now I'm sort of afraid to burn candles in my new apartment. So anyway, that's why I'm steering clear of candles. So the Merci candle, the Paris one, Merci something, that one was really nice. The rose, the blushing rose petals, that was really nice. And also there was this lime raspberry margarita something that was really nice. I could have bought them, but I said no. I am not going to spend more than $30. I have this one coupon. Well, I don't have, oh, that's another thing. If you got the coupon in the mail with the duck on it, don't use it. Save that one because you can get the same exact coupon on Retail Me Not. And just use that one over and over and over again. And then when that one expires in like 2 days or whatever, then use the paper one. Because if you use the paper one, they will tear it on you and then you can't reuse it. So it's a little tip there. Oh boy, my dog is, if you can see my dog, he's passed out on the floor. He's got to make the most noise possible. Oh wait. So anyway, what else? What else did I see in the store? Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of 75% off of anything. So just to, you know, to go over it again, if you happen to be going to the store today or tomorrow, I don't know what they're going to put on sale for tomorrow. So I can only tell you about today. And that's why I wanted to do this video right away, because the sale changes so much. So I noticed yesterday and today what they're really trying to move is the Tahiti Island Dream and the Limoncello. This was new. I didn't see this in the store and 75% off yesterday. So the creamy body washes were new. And then basically all the $3.75 stuff in the body care is like the freesia and the pear berry and cucumber melon and all that other stuff. What else? All the perfumes, including Forever Red, so is 50% off. All of the beach collections, you know, The Beachy, the ones in the square bottles, those are all 50% off. The French ones, they're 50% off. And also the Tutti Dolce is 50% off. There was really nothing in the 75% off bin. I am so waiting for 75% off soap. I'm really looking forward to that, because then I'm just going to buy a hoard of soap and I will have it, because I need soap for my mom, I need soap for myself, I need soap for, I furnish the office at work with soap because I refuse to use dollar store soap. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I'm going to go back to the semi-annual sale again, not this week because I don't have it in my budget this week. But I do need to go back to possibly get more seagrass. And what else do I need? I need soap, hand soap, because you can never have enough hand soap. And you know what they didn't have at 50% off, which they always have, but I don't really need it this year because I found something better, which I don't remember is in my bathroom. I'll have to show you another time. But the True Blue Spa stuff, like the apricot tea scrubs and stuff, I didn't see any of that. Yeah, so that's what I'll go back for. The soap, might get some more body shower gel. And yeah, and some seagrass. I think that'll be it. But really overall, very disappointed in the sale. I know I say that every year. I don't think they've had a good semi-annual sale since the Sweet Shop collection. I was very surprised that they didn't have Christmas stuff marked down for 75% off, like soaps and things, but they didn't. So, yeah. Anyway, this video is getting long. It's really long. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, because I will be doing more hauls soon. And then, till I see you. Goodbye, everyone out there in YouTube land. Learn how to shut this camera off.